What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. This week I have some of the scariest and most bizarre TikToks that are going viral across your FYP right now. And since I have one of the spookiest feeds in the world, I curated the scariest of the scariest and I'm bringing them straight to you. So let's jump in.
Luigi's mansion in an abandoned mansion. What the hell was that? What the hell was that? Did you guys see?
Bro was like, hold on, let me go get my controller.
うわ、何これ？みんな見て。この木。やばいやばいやばいやばい。こんな森の中で誰か来たってこと？怖っ。これ何？住んでたみたいな感じやんな。このビニール何？くっさ。やばい。何これ？
どういうこと？
いや、こっちのもある。写真も散らばってる。
なんかある。何ある？なんかあんで。
くっさ。クーラーボックス。早く開けてみるこれ。はい。
What in the Logan Paul is that?
Man may have proved skinwalkers are real by accident.
I don't believe in skinwalkers, so I brought myself to the middle of a forest and got lost to prove their non-existence. I decided to taunt them and then started hearing something calling for
Not a
help
good
outside my
idea.
tent. Skinwalker! 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 I honestly have no idea what that was, but there's only one logical thing to do at this point, and that's to venture deeper into the forest until I'm completely lost. I've been warned by so many locals to stay away from this forest, so that's why I'm doing all the things that you possibly can imagine you're not supposed to do. If skinwalkers are real, honestly, I might be in some serious danger, but there's one thing that scares me more than skinwalkers, and well, that's other people. I don't know who or what's out here, but every step I feel like something is watching me, and well, I was soon about to proven right. I'm getting this feeling of dread, and I soon found out why. Someone has made these figurines and crosses and hung them from the trees.
That's
and
not
as
a
soon as I
normal
found them,
human
I started
activity.
hearing this off in the distance after I turned off all my lights and used my infrared camera.
That's something yelling in the background.
Calling skinwalkers like they're Beetlejuice is crazy.
Thomas goes, oh my god, this is so creepy, come in here and look at this. So I get up, I come, I look into his office, and this balloon, right? Okay, hear me out. My birthday was back in June. It was June 21st, and I received this balloon from a family friend, and I'm sentimental, so like I keep things for forever. I'll keep it until it deflates, and then I'll pack it away in my memory box. Don't judge me. But this balloon has been in the corner of our dining room since June 21st, and it has not moved. It was right here in this corner. My birthday banner or my birthday sash is still right there too. And again, it has not moved at all since June 21st. And I make a point to look at it every day because I've seen videos on here of balloons being creepy and moving around. What was it, like the Elmo balloon or something that like levitated up the stairs? And the cats are all acting weird. Like you can see Autumn creeping and being all low and sketchy. And this balloon is just floating around even though it hasn't floated around for the last 2.5 months. Please make it make sense. And not it coming right towards me right now. Hello? I just think it's so crazy that it like came from the dining room down our little hallway right here and then into this room. Like why? What is the reason? Oh my god. Where are you going? And I know people are probably gonna be like, oh, are there ACs on? We haven't had our ACs on in 2 weeks. In fact, we started to take out all of our window fans, and we even took the AC out of our bedroom just last night because we just haven't been using it. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, I have goosebumps. This is so weird. I mean, probably just normal balloon activities once it starts to deflate and whatnot, but how bizarre. I just want to see where it's going. What do you think, Barbara? Barbara doesn't give a But again, it came from that corner. Are you traveling back to your corner? No? Not okay. So this is how my morning is starting off. Just going to be observing the balloon all day, I suppose.
A balloon, one that had sat untouched for months, suddenly began drifting through the house, moving with purpose, almost ducking under doorways like it knew where it was going. Balloons don't duck. They float, they bump, they snag on things, but they don't lower themselves to pass through doors. Once, maybe you could brush it off. But when it kept happening, night after night, Anna knew something strange was going on.
I wasn't buying it until I saw the balloon literally duck itself under the door. How does it know to do that?
New video tonight shows something that looks like it came out of a horror movie. Take a look. You can see 3 people in Halloween costumes knocking on the door of a house in Alexandria and apparently making threatening gestures at the people inside. It happened Tuesday night around 10 p.m. At one point, one of the people in the video said, "If you don't come out, we'll get in." According to Alexandria police, one of the suspects tried to break into the property. Whether this was a joke or an actual threat, the chief emphasized the department is taking this case seriously. The investigation is ongoing. The suspects could face multiple charges if they're arrested, including property damage and attempted trespassing.
So anyway, I just started blasting.
Let's talk about one of the scariest videos on the internet right now, the shed video. Guys, this video jump scared me. So if it's nighttime, maybe don't watch it right now. In early 2021, Peruvian user 𝐷omingo Oficial would start blowing up on the internet for his hilarious interactions with his community, either through his dancing videos, even comment responses. However, on May 6, 2025, user Spooky Post Randy would post one of the scariest out of context videos out on the internet, with it garnering 31.8 million views and getting 2.4 million likes, with many people on the internet, such as users 𝐿GAP, claiming it's Papa Domingo. Now, I'm gonna show you the video, but I am gonna warn you, it's a little hard to look at because it just has this uncanny horror to it. Let me just show you. Yeah, pretty horrifying. Now, different variations of the video are going viral, such as the "No me mires con esos ojos" trend, that garnering it an additional 25.6 million views. And people in the comments are horrified. People throwing a cross at it, people saying, "Wow, TikTok, so cute of you to put these videos for me at night," and other people saying that they have scopophobia, which basically means that you have an extreme sense of anxiety and panic when someone or something stares at you. But listen, many people are saying this is La Llorona, a demonic Filipino entity, and so many more things. Guys, I have a confession. I don't think that this is Padre Domingo. I don't think that's him. I looked through all of his videos and I couldn't find this particular one. I tried to search the internet to see where it came from. Didn't find anything. If you know where this is from, let me know. This video is blowing up with the wrong context, with people saying this is El Padre Domingo contra La Llorona. But I don't think we have it correct, guys. Whatever it is, this is still horrifying. I hated watching this again. But what do you think? Is this El Padre Domingo and did he encounter La Llorona? Is this just some random innocent man that also encountered something demonic? Or is this fake and is that a mask? I don't know. Let me know.
I would hope it's a mask because why else is he so close to it?
There's these pictures of some burnt astronaut bodies. I don't know if you've seen them.
I don't know what you're talking about. Is that real?
That's real.
No way.
They were part of the Apollo 1 mission. They were going to do a launch test, right?
Okay.
And to make sure everything was working perfectly fine, they go inside, they buckle in, they have their compression suits on, the astronaut suits, they have their helmets, everything, right? Oxygen is flowing, and right away, one of the astronauts point out a weird smell. Kind of like sour cream, like sour milk. They stop the test, they check the oxygen, they're like, everything is completely fine. They didn't even know what it was. They kind of forget about it. Then they had trouble with their communication system. So they stop the test again, fix it back, they put it back on. Everything seems good. And out of nowhere, the facility, the people who are making sure everything is good, they see a surge, a power surge happen. And obviously it's like a short circuit. And usually when that happens, it like sparks. And even if it happens in a house, if electricity is not done correct, it could light the whole house on fire. That's when one of the astronauts, he says, "Fire." And since oxygen was running, it ignited right away. And they didn't die because of the fire. They died because of all the smoke that the fire was producing, and they couldn't breathe.
Easily has to be the top 5 worst ways to go. Rest in peace to all those men.
So I'm coming into the room to show you the blinds, which I have opened back up to demonstrate how they're closed. It's not electronic, it's not battery powered, that's not creepy. Trying my best not to freak out. So to close these blinds, you have to touch it and close it like that. That is the only way to close these blinds. There are no batteries or remotes here at all. No wires. You have to touch it and you have to close it like this. And there's no way I could have done that since I was standing on the opposite side of the room. And there is no way I could have closed all 4 at the same time.
I definitely recommend not giving it any attention because attention makes the activity like 100 times worse.
Dem Knie auch, weil das halt so... What the fuck? Hallo? Hallo? Ah! Oh!
That had me stressed out. That ain't a ghost, that's a dementor.
I want to show this video. This was this morning of the doll as I was leaving out. Yesterday when I left out, the same thing happened. However, the doll was looking pretty much from the time I was walking to the car, backing up, and then pulling out on the street. The doll looked and turned and kept looking. Today, I couldn't get to my phone because it was in my bag yesterday, but today I made sure I had my phone as I walked out. So it's really windy today, and I really think it's really the wind, guys. I'm not sure. I'm going crazy. I'm stressing myself out over this. But as you look right here, and I'm going to zoom in, it seemed like, even though it's super windy, it seems, I just don't understand how the doll stand, like, it's still, it'll stay still enough just to, like, look, like, right there. I get it's windy, but it's like the doll stops and look, and it's going to do it again. And this is what freaks me out. I don't know if I'm going crazy. I don't know if I'm just thinking too much into it. My nerves are bad. I don't know. Like that, it looks creepy. So at this point, I left out. And I told my husband, like, hey, this doll, we got to take this doll down. So when I came home today, and I'll show you the next video, the doll is no longer up above the garage. I don't know if the wind blew the doll down. The doll is now in my garden, laying down. So eventually I'm going to put it in a shipping box and I'm going to ship it off. Someone in the comments wants the doll, so we'll probably just go that route. But on Saturday, my husband stood out on the porch to see if the doll would turn around for him. The doll did not turn around. The back stayed towards my husband. About maybe 3 minutes later, I walked out on the porch. The doll turned around. And at that point, he was like, oh no, he was lost for words. Then he took the doll down from the porch at that time. He put the doll in his car in the trunk. And then about an hour later, he took it out of his car and put it above the garage, saying that, let's see if it's the wind or what's really going on. Like, let's see if it turns around again. Guys, why the next morning around 5 o'clock, Sunday morning, My husband started vomiting nonstop. He couldn't keep anything down. He couldn't eat anything. He was sick all Sunday, all day. He feels better now. I don't know, it could be a coincidence. He could have had food poisoning. I'm fine. My kids are fine. But he was sick as a dog in the bed all day Saturday. I don't know. I think I'm going crazy. I don't know. I don't know if this doll, if it's a negative energy or if it's... Hey, so I'm going to show y'all. I got home about 20 minutes ago. So the doll was up there. My husband decided he wanted to try again and see if I'm going crazy or what's going on with this doll. But he put the doll there after I told him to take it down. When I got home, here's where the doll is. I found the doll here. I thought he had probably taken her down, but I guess with the wind it probably blew her from there here. I am going to pick her up shortly. Kind of scared, but I'm going to put her in a shipping box and just send her. Someone from the comments want her. So this is where she is right now. Yeah. And it's crazy because my plant, like you see, came out of the pot. That was here on my porch. That somehow came out of the pot and is now there. And I had that plant on my porch for a good, like 3 weeks. And now it's completely out. But this is right now where she is.
Now, this is the second video we've saw on this channel from two separate people about these dang Amazon Halloween dolls being haunted.
Go home!
This door just opened itself.
You goddamn small Victorian child, I'll give you the whooping cough.
Devin, do you need therapy?
Back to our regular scheduled program.
Meanwhile, it's probably just some guy named Greg that died in 2018. And with that, we are out, you guys. Don't forget to give me a like and a sub on your way out. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our future episodes. And of course, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Bye.